The famous story of how Edward II was killed is almost certainly a lie. You probably know the version. 1427, Berkeley Castle, a red-hot poker. It became one of the most notorious executions in English history. But the poker was never mentioned by anyone who was there. The first writer to record it put it to paper over 30 years later. Second-hand, with no source, modern historians have largely concluded it never happened. So what actually killed Edward II? Nobody wrote it down, and that silence was not an accident. His captors controlled the record. They had every reason to leave the method undocumented. What contemporary sources do confirm is a deliberate campaign of degradation at Berkeley Castle, multiple failed rescue attempts by people loyal to him, and a death that powerful men needed to look natural. Then, years later, a letter surfaced claiming Edward had escaped entirely and died as a hermit in Italy. The most famous detail of the story was invented a generation after the man was already dead. What else do we think we know that someone else quietly wrote for us?